up top, we are going to sync our audio. The way we are going to do that is I will say 1, Tessa, you say 2, Kari, you say 3, Gian, you say 4, and then we will clap into our respective mics. Everybody understand?
Yes.
See.
Yes.
Okay. 1,
2,
3.
What? Wait, who was 3?
Oh my gosh.
Kari was 3, you are 4.
Okay.
All right, let's
It goes
start
back
again.
and forth. Okay, I'm going to say 1, Tessa 2, Kari 3, Gian 4, and then I will say, and now clap, and then we will clap into our mics.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. 1,
2,
3.
4.
4.
David.
That's me. I'm not. I'm sorry, that was me. That was my fault. We're going to take it from the top. We're going to do it again. 1,
2,
3. Sorry.
Okay, this is a ping pong match. We are hitting the ball back and forth across the interstate lines to each other. So when Tessa knocks it back, it's going to Tessa. Tessa's going to hit the ball to Gian, and then it's going to go to me, and I'm going to spike it.
No.
I said
You
Tessa
said
to
it-
Kari, Kari to Gian.
You didn't say my name
Damn
once. You
it.
said Tessa twice.
God.
He did this every time we recorded with all the other people
not-
too, and I would have to say
not
all
a
the
thing.
names. So David is 1, Tessa is 2, I am 3, Gian is 4. Then David will say, and now clap, and you will clap into your respective mics.
I understood that perfectly.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Yeah. 1,
2,
3.
4.
and now clap.
Hi, friends. My name is Jesse Harder, and you are listening to Maple Valley Chronicles.
The city of Maple Valley. Looking at it now, you wouldn't even know this city used to be run by gangs. The good people of this town used to go out every night with the expectation of meeting a grisly end. That was a long time ago, though. Most folks now think of Maple Valley as heaven on earth. It may have cleaned up a bit since then, but don't be fooled by its pretty cleaned up face. Maple Valley is still one hell of a place to live. People in this town still got secrets. They still got vices. And that's just what the sleepers, the people who can't really see the reality of the city, can see. They can't see the reincarnated god riding the monorail next to them, or the blood-sucking creature of the night that they cross paths with every day. That's all covered up by the mist. So yeah, Maple Valley's still got lots of secrets. Some of them dangerous. And if you go pulling at that thread, you might not like what you find. So I guess my question to you is, do you really want to risk losing everything you know to learn what you don't?
Previously on Misconceptions Maple Valley, a club of conspiracists were investigating the Church of Second Life, a Christian Judea group that kind of is cultish and might be linked to a few murders around the city. But during this investigation, the crew found out that there was some money that had been appropriated for the church, but a large amount of it was unaccounted for, strangely. The crew also discovered that this church might have to do with some murders around town, specifically this murder linked to 3 teens that were found drowned in an alleyway. Following some clues, asking some questions, and after interrogating a member of the Church of Second Life, the crew found out the name of this murderer was one Wyatt Graves. And Ada Belle, pulling on some connections that she has built over time with the Church of Second Life, was able to find a directory, find some addresses, put some names to some faces, and went and visited the Graves estate, and found that Pastor Caspian Marin of the Church of Second Life, and also the deacon of the grounds, Harry Holmes, were there interrogating Marilyn Graves. Well, Ada was able to figure out that Wyatt had this old hangout that he used to go to with his friends when they were doing drugs, and followed this location with her friends, Ever and Dante, to this kind of aqueduct in the sewers underneath Maple Valley. And you found Wyatt, and he seemed distraught. He seemed confused. He was a recent convert to the Church of Second Life, and he kept talking about how his friends were doing bad, and they were wanting him to do bad, and that made them bad. And he just seemed so conflicted with this morality issue of his friends being bad and them wanting him to be bad. And while you were trying to talk down Wyatt Graves, you were joined by Harry Holmes, the deacon of groundskeeping. And that is where we pick up this episode. And we see Harry taking off his biker jacket and kind of throwing it to the side, kind of revealing this white tee, and you can just see his, like, a little tuft of hairy chest is poking out of the V-neck of this tee. You see there is hair kind of coiling and rippling all down his biceps and arms. He's wearing these leather biking pants and leather biking boots, and he's just poised and ready. What are the three of you doing?
How were we all, like, I think I remember that I was sitting next to Wyatt. Is that right? Do you remember?
Yes, so what I remember is that y'all had come into the space, and there were like some tunnels that were branching off in different directions, and then there was this raised platform kind of in the middle of this convergence point, and there were some boxes and things that had been set up here, obviously like a hangout spot for cool teens. And Wyatt was there with his back turned to you on one of these crates. Y'all had walked up, and I think you were right next to him, kind of talking him down. I'm not sure where Dante or Ada would have been, but I would assume they would have been close by. But yeah, you were right next to Wyatt.
I want to say that Ada's gut instinct is to be between Harry and Wyatt.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say Dante probably does something similar. One, out of protectiveness, and two, out of we meet again.
Yeah. As Dante kind of plants himself in between Wyatt and Harry, Harry narrows his eyes and says, You were there that night in Caspian's basement. And he looks at Ada standing right next to you. I knew you were a snake. Prowling around. I should have known you were with them.
I'm no snake.
You've been poking your nose around the Church of Second Life. I smelled that you were no good.
Is that what you say to all the people that are considering being converted to your religion?
I don't say much to anybody. I just take care of the grounds. And he cracks his knuckles.
So are you not a member of the Church of Second Life?
I am. And he looks past your shoulder to Wyatt. Wyatt, I'm here to get you, boy.
You don't have to go with him.
Caspian is worried about you, and I'm here to take you to the Ark, and it's going to be all right, okay?
You don't have to go. You don't have to go.
Wyatt looks at you, Ever, and looks back at Harry and says, but Harry's a friend. He's part of the church. He's a good person. Just like Caspian Marin is good.
Did you hear what Harry wants to do to us?
Wyatt, don't listen to them. They're bad, evil, sinners. And Wyatt looks at the three of you with kind of like the blood draining from his face. He says, but you were also so nice. And I think as he starts to have this realization, I think just somewhere in the distant corners of this room, you hear a steady dripping of water.
We've got to get out of here.
You're not going anywhere. And Harry charges forward.
Towards me?
What do you do? He's charging straight through everybody to get to Wyatt.
I wanna
What
see
y'all
if
do?
I can tackle him.
Hell yeah. Roll a go toe-to-toe.
Dang it, I don't have my super strength yet.
No, you do not. And mechanically, Dante, you have 2 juice from
Yes.
this vial of blood that you got. To unburn a tag, you need 3 juice.
Yeah. 3 jus.
So just mechanically keep that in mind.
If I'm trying to tackle him, can I use... No, penetrating bite wouldn't work. How dark is it? Can I use blend with the shadows?
It is pretty shadowy down here, yeah. And actually, well, go ahead. It's pretty shadowy down here.
Okay. I got a 5 plus 1, so a 6. So it doesn't matter.
Damn, okay. So, Dante, you rush forward. Harry is rushing at you as well. And Dante, as soon as you go to grapple his massive frame, where your fingers grab his forearms, you watch, and we see a close-up of your fingers as his hair, prehensile, wraps around your fingers and your wrist. And you take a Tangled 3 status.
And it begins.
Because you missed, I am going to take a hard move on you. Let's see. Okay, so I think you charge at him. That hair wraps around your hands and fingers supernaturally, and then he just grabs you around the waist, picks you up over his shoulder, and then will slam you down into this shin high water all around you. And I want you to roll a face danger against a wounded 3 status.
Can I use any
And since
tags
this
to
is a
use that?
linked move, you cannot use any tags that you just used in the move that invoke this.
Okay, so yeah, I don't think anything else would work. Let's try this.
Well, do you have any way to defend yourself against this?
Tag wise, or
Could you? Yeah. Is there any way that you could defend yourself being flipped and slammed down, narratively?
I don't think so. Because predatory sneak wouldn't work once he already has me. And then the
Yeah.
rest are more attack ones. No, not really.
Okay. Well,
but
go ahead and roll a face danger with +0.
I did. I got a 6.
Okay. He cracks you down onto the floor. You take that full wounded 3 status. He slams you down. The sewage water flies up everywhere as you hit the ground. He mentally commands his hair to let go of you. You lose that Tangled 3 status, and he continues running forward, stepping over you. Ada Belle, you are right next to him. Do you
I
try
want
to
to
do
swing
anything?
at his knees.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a change the game.
I would like to use my unassuming status because he's not thinking that I'm going to do anything.
Sure.
And then also my rage, resentment, and remorse just to fuel, it's fueling.
Is that a mythos tag?
No, it's a logos tag.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
9.
A 9. Okay, so you're going to get 1 juice.
I guess I want to give a status
Yeah.
of tripped up.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so what do you do? He power slams Dante into the water, steps over him, keeps running.
Well, I think as he goes to step over, I'm right there waiting for him to take him down at the knees.
Okay, so you dive for his knees, hit him in the back of his knees. He stumbles and falters, but keeps running. Ever with his tripped up 1 status, as he's barreling up to you, you could definitely employ that somehow. against him.
Okay. I want to use my rabbit multiplication and
Ooh.
circle him, essentially. So, like, if I'm sitting next to Wyatt, then I want to have, like, either a U shape or a circle of me's that are in front of Wyatt and go up to Dante. I want to be the one next to Dante.
So, we have... Well, I guess, first of all, let's roll. So you want to create some rabbids. So let's roll to change the game.
Okay, but I want to note before we roll that my intention is to have something in my hand that I'm going to give to Dante. So if that changes the roll, or if it will be a second roll, I don't know. But I want that to be clear.
Wait, so you're wanting to create all these duplicates.
Yes.
But then your duplicate is going to be next to Dante or Wyatt?
Me is going to be
Dante.
next to Dante. The duplicates are going to be close to Wyatt.
Okay. Well, yeah. Go ahead and roll change the game.
Okay. Then I'm going to say rabbit multiplication and not where you thought I'd be.
Okay. So rolling with a +2.
And then
he has his tripped up status. Yeah, tripped up status gives you a +1, so +3.
So I rolled a 6 and then got +2, so 8, and then plus his, so 9.
Okay. So, again, you get 2 juice.
I want to do too many things.
All I think of when she says I want to is, I want to break free.
Probably give him a status of confused. But what I also want to do is hand Dante the vial of blood of his that I have.
Okay, so do you have a, like, tag or something for vial of blood?
I do, in fact, per your sticky note.
Interesting. So let's say you can give 1 juice to Dante, and Dante, you can add that on to the 2 juice you already have for the blood vial. And then, Tessa, you have 1 more juice, and you said giving Harry a confused status. Alternatively, I'll hit you with this. You are creating all these duplicates. So you could create a story tag of, like, duplicates or lots of evers or something like that you could keep using in this scene.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, let's do a story tag. For just the scene, right?
Yeah, just this scene. If you roll a 10+, you can make it ongoing, and you would just have a bunch of permanent other evers. But this time it is just awful for this scene. So yeah, we have not seen this power yet ever. What is this rabbit multiplication? Rabbit multiplication.
Yes, very important distinction. As rabbits do. So, in rabbit multiplication, suddenly there is not one ever sitting next to this young sad child. There are 7 evers that are in a U shape. Kind of similar to if you've seen Sky High, which you know influences most of my superhero decisions. Kind of like the cheerleader in Sky High, where suddenly there are just multiple of them. However, as this is a new skill forever, some of them don't look normal. Like, either they're like there but they're just looking straight up at the ceiling, or they're like got like one arm like over their head or something like that, and then a few of them are standing there and look normal, but their initial pose is whatever Ever was doing when, like, whatever her pose was when she multiplied.
Yeah. But then with your multiplication, like, you moved yourself over next to Dante?
Yes,
okay.
So as I picture it, I jumped up, multiplied, and, like, landed next to Dante. And so everyone else landed in their designated spots and is kind of, like, twisty-turny, but there's 7 of us.
Okay, cool. And you hand Dante that extra vial of blood. Dante, what do you do?
I chug it down.
Okay. You have these 3 juice. Are you wanting to spend your 3 juice to recover your burnt super strength tag?
100%. This is my sense of being.
Hell yeah. So you drink that vial of blood, giving you the last ounces of energy, literally, that you needed. And you feel yourself reinvigorated, stronger than you have felt in quite a while. Well, Harry is up there with all the duplicates and with Wyatt, and he is going to try to shove his way through the duplicates to get to Wyatt.
How do the duplicates work? Like, do they, like, move on their own? Do you control them?
I think as of now, they move on their own and have their own. Like, I don't have any control over them. That would be something I'd like to develop later down the line. But I would say right now,
Okay.
like, once they're duplicates, it's like they're rabbits, just like da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
He will try to shove his way past these people to get to Wyatt. I guess let's roll Ever. Let's roll a go toe-to-toe with your new duplicates.
Is the duplicate tag one use?
No, I will say that it will be useful, like they will be with you for this scene or until something happens that they disappear.
Okay. Okay, so just kind of like an auto +1.
Yes, whenever you can use them for this scene.
Sure. Okay, so I will say that, but otherwise, I don't think I have anything else.
Okay, go ahead and roll go to toe with +1.
I got an 8.
An 8, okay. So on a 7 through 9, you get to choose one. You achieve your goal, you get them good and give them a status, you block, dodge, or counter their best attempts. And if you're wanting to stop him from getting to Wyatt, I think you would need to do achieve your goal, take what they hold.
I will achieve my goal.
Okay. So describe for us, as Harry tries to push his way through to Wyatt, how did the duplicates stop him?
I think all of the duplicates, with the goal of, like, we must stop this big hairy man. Maybe we can do something. They all just climb on top of him, and so he's just covered by 6 duplicates of Ever.
Yeah, and wherever the duplicates touch him, again, that hair wraps around their arms and their tennis shoes, and they're like interweaving in the laces of their tennis shoes and things, and they're all like, "Oh, gross! This is disgusting! Ooh, chuggy!" And like all climbing on top of this hairy man, as he's like, "Ugh, ugh." And he looks at Wyatt. He says, "Wyatt, I need you to come with me. It's for your best interest, boy. These people are bad. They are sinners." And again, Wyatt looks back and forth between all of you and says, I can't be with sinners. We need to be set apart. We need to be different.
But the only way you can change sinners is if you spend time with them and show them a different way. Show us a different way.
Interesting. Go toe to toe against Harry, but I will let you know that Wyatt has a status on him called Righteous Certainty, and it is at a level 2. So whatever you're trying to convince him of, it'll be at a -2.
I guess the only thing that I can add is maybe I read that once because I've been studying, and so like that's where I'm getting the language and the vocabulary and things
Sure.
to be able to like try to convince him.
Okay, so you're rolling with a -1.
I rolled a 10, so a 9.
Okay, a 9. So achieve your goal, take what they hold, get them good, give them a status, or block, dodge, or counter their best attempts.
In this situation, would it be helpful for me to give a status of like questioning the faith or something like that? Some kind of uncertainty that causes him to not want to go. Or is like starting to, even if he goes, he's starting to like think like maybe.
Okay, I see. So you want to make him like
I want to plant
doubtful.
a seed of doubt. Yes.
Okay, sure. So doubtful, you want to hit him with a doubtful 1. Okay? So you hit him with a doubtful 1. And as you say this, as Wyatt is grappling with this, you hear that streaming water sound getting louder. And I guess Ever and Dante, I guess Ada, you would be down there too. But you see the water level is starting to rise and come up to your knees.
We've got to get out of here. Wyatt, are you coming with us or not?
He looks and says, I can't be with you. You're sinners. I need to go with Brother Harry.
Ever looks frantically at Ada.
Don't forget the sinners. And then we can take off.
Okay. So you 3 leave.
Yeah.
You 3 rush out. Does anyone turn back and look behind them as they're rushing out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As you are rushing down that aqueduct, getting back to the sluice that you came through, you turn back and you look, and the last thing you see is Harry kind of putting his hand on Wyatt's shoulder in like a reassuring way, and Wyatt just looking around, still uncertain, still shaken. And then you rush around the corner, disappearing from sight. Hello, friends, and welcome to the mid-roll section of episode 17 of Maple Valley Chronicles. I'm your host, David White, and y'all, I'm feeling pretty good. This is the last week of school, and my summer break is about to start. And oh God, if I thought I loved summers as a kid, I love them even more now as an adult, especially one who works and has no time to be creative during the school year when I'm teaching all these kiddos. I'm finally going to be able to get some creative time, some alone time, some time to create and explore and just do things. And hell, take a walk. Oh God, can you imagine taking a walk in nature? That would be wonderful. Anyways, let's get to some show notes before we get you back to this episode. So, an update about our poster competition. We have 2 winners because we had 2 people participate. But I want to say a huge thank you to Jacob Collins and Jorge Alonso Colmenares for helping spread the word, spread the gospel of Misconceptions podcast, if you will, by sharing us a rating and review on the different podcasting services that they listen to us on. And rather than choosing my favorite, or rather a winner, I chose both of you because you're both my favorites. That's what I tell my 5th graders anyway. They're like, who's your favorite? And I'm like, dog, you're all my favorite, except for you. Fuck you, kid. But I am going to get some signatures on these posters. I will send these posters straight to Jacob, straight to Jorge. And you know what? I would like other people to have this poster as well. So what I'm thinking about doing is I recently found out that Patreon has like a merch option. So I think I'm going to put this poster up on our Patreon merch store for people to buy if they want to do it that way. Now, however, I am going to wait to put this poster up on our merch store because I want Jacob and Jorge to be the first to experience it firsthand. So I'm going to wait a little bit before I post that. But speaking of Patreon merch, what other merch would y'all like to see from our podcast network? You know, I love merch. Back in the day, we had a merch store online that just got too expensive for us, especially once our patronage dipped. But I love merch. I would love to put some more merch out there, but let us know, what kind of merch would you be interested in getting? Go to our Discord to let us know. Email us at misconceptionspod@gmail.com. Go find us on Blue Sky. Let us know there. But yeah, I would love to get some merch in our store, so let us know. What merch would you like to see? And speaking of Patreon, we are at $162 on our Patreon. We are over halfway to our goal of $300 a month, wherein I can afford to affordably pay our performers for every hour that they spend recording an episode. I really want to be able to do this, especially since we are officially producing Season 2 of Maple Valley Chronicles. I would love to be able to pay our performers, our cast, my friends for the work we do on Season 2 of Maple Valley Chronicles, but I will not be able to do that until we get to $300 a month. So, if you love us, if you love what we do, that's a little entrapment, isn't it? If you love us, you'll give us money. But if you like what we do here, if you like our voices, if you like the quality that we put into, what is the Nintendo quality? If you like the Nintendo quality that we put into our podcast, go to our Patreon. Give us any amount. Any amount makes a difference. Any amount gets us closer to that $300 a month goal. And if you do that, you could go ahead and just listen to the rest of Season 1 of Maple Valley Chronicles. You could listen to our Legend in the Mist side quests that we recorded, and you could start listening to Season 2 of Maple Valley Chronicles once we start releasing it very soon to our patrons. There's a lot of good audio stuff on our Patreon just for you if you're a patron, so go check that out if you're interested in supporting us financially. And also, speaking of, I've done a lot of segues. I've been like, and also, speaking of, a Geek Out. We have a Geek Out during the credits at the end of this episode. However, it is only available to our $5 and up patrons. So if you would like to go hear us talk about this past arc, about Wyatt, and about this fight going on right now with Harry, well, I guess there's not a fight anymore because I bailed. But if you're interested in hearing us talk about player reactions, also do our kind of leveling up and help and hurt points and all of that, go to our Patreon, give $5 a month, and you can listen to that Geek Out. That is on our Patreon. Well, that is it out of me. Let's get you back into the episode. Okay, so y'all get to the entrance of this sluice, having fled away, run away.
Did you see that the water receded? We were causing that. He was gonna die if we stayed around.
I don't understand how it works.
Yeah, what were we doing that was any different?
I don't know, but apparently, Ada, you've been reading up, and Harry knows you?
He just talks a lot.
He clearly said he didn't say much, actually.
Fuck. I mean, we visited the church together.
Yeah, but he didn't recognize me and tell me I'm a snake.
Who has a hurt point on Ada?
I do not.
I also don't. I want to.
Okay. Okay.
Fuck you.
Ada, hurt me.
Hurt me so good.
I'm uncomfortable.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, she said we went to church together. You were there.
I guess maybe I asked more questions when we were there. I don't know why he remembered me more.
Well, I know why he remembered me. Flashback to that terrible night.
Eva rolls her eyes and shakes her head. Did Everett drive to... Because we
I
came
think
from
we
the
had
event,
transitioned.
right?
Yeah, we had transitioned straight from the Graves' house to this, so all of you arrived in your own separate ways. So yeah, I would assume that Ever drove.
Okay.
I mean, if that is what you're wanting.
Okay. Listen, I'm going back to my car. Does anybody need a ride?
I'll take a ride.
I kind of want to jog back.
Okay,
I'm
weirdo.
feeling so invigorated.
Sorry, I just feel a lot better than I have in a while.
Yeah, by the way, I'm going to expect you to replenish that vial.
Wait, actually, I never questioned that. How did you end up with that vial?
You think after you attacked us, I didn't think to keep one around?
The one thing that could make me stronger? I wouldn't have thought so.
The one thing that could keep you from attacking us, because I would be able to give you blood.
Just something clicks in his head, like, I never thought of it that way. Maybe, like, I don't know, like, in his head, he thought he was trying to protect y'all by keeping it, and realized, like, if you had known all along, like, y'all could have done something like this. I don't know. He's just thinking all this internally. Like, huh.
On the outside, you're just staring silently.
You don't have to
Okay.
be a lone wolf.
I will replenish it.
Thank you. And Ever starts walking to her van.
Ada follows.
Dante jogs away.
Okay. So, who do we follow? Who is going where?
I just want to jog, and in that, like, feeling fully replenished, alive again, sort of. I don't know if this is something I should be doing, but I'm like, okay, I think I can take him now.
Okay.
So I just want to jog back to Marin's house, Marin's basement.
Oh, Caspian
The
Mary.
Caspian Marin's
yeah,
house?
That's where I found
Sure, yeah.
Harry, right?
Yeah.
I want to jog there.
Okay. Yeah, you jog to Caspian Marin's house, and as you get there, I think you see a motorcycle is pulled up outside of it, like out front.
Have we seen a motorcycle before?
Yes, this is the night you were going to the troll booth. This motorcycle, whoever was riding this motorcycle, attacked the car, kicked it in the back, and y'all sped away into the night.
Motorcycle sounded familiar.
So you have seen this motorcycle.
Can I make note of the license plate? So I'm like, what is this doing here?
Yeah, sure.
Just for future lookup.
Yeah.
Is there anything else? Can I it's just parked out front? Can I look, I guess from a distance so they don't see me, look through the window, see if there's any movement?
Yeah, go ahead and roll an investigate roll.
Holy freaking hell. I'm not doing... You know what? This is the last thing I should be doing. I got a 3.
Okay, so I think Dante, you're running, you're sweating. Maybe you have taken off your jacket or whatever that you were wearing and kind of tied it around your waist, and you're just standing there hands on hips, just panting in front of Caspian Marin's house, and you're walking around looking at this bike, and I think the front door opens, and you see Wyatt Graves being let out with Harry's hand on his shoulder, and Caspian Marin walking out behind them. Harry locks eyes with you and says, "Caspian, this is one I was telling you about, the one that was with her." And Caspian says, "I see. Wyatt, we are, let's go the back way. Brother Harry is going to have a conversation with this man, yes?" Wyatt says, "Yeah, yes, sir. I'm sorry about... No, don't be sorry. This will all get sorted out. Don't worry." And they disappear back into the house. And Harry looks at you and says, "You done messed up. And then he starts walking down the steps of Caspian Marin's house one at a time. I was gonna find you anyways. Maybe go trash that woman's bookstore too. But you just came to me. You're making my job really easy.
I see you got rid of the rabbits. As I
once y'all ran away.
Jump and stretch because I'm getting ready for a fight.
Yeah, you are doing the thing where you are circling each other. If listeners picture the meme of Bane walking and Joaquin Phoenix in the pink leotard across from him holding his hands out, that is absolutely what's happening in the middle of the street in front of Caspian Marin's house.
Like a Mortal Kombat or Tekken intro to a fight.
Hell yeah. Yeah, he says, whatever that kid did, once she left, they kind of disappeared in a whole bunch of confetti, so you're gonna be getting out of my hair and beard for a while. He pits up his fist and he says, "You first, handsome."
Oh, I blush.
As he puts his fist up and says, "You first, handsome," we hear the crack of thunder and a blip.
Nice. Wait, is it starting to rain?
A downpour of rain just comes on this scene.
Hell yeah, this is freaking badass.
Hell yeah.
Did it get cloudy? Did it get dark at all?
It is cloudy. It is still mid-afternoon. It's cloudy. It's rainy. I would not say it's dark or shadowy. But it is cloudy.
Could you check?
I checked. Hold on. I'm going to pull the curtains aside. Yep. Just cloudy.
Is there anything around me that's can be used as a projectile? Is the helmet still on the bike?
Yeah, hell yeah, the helmet's still on the bike.
So I just noticed that every time I get close to this freaking dude, I can't get away. So I just wanna throw it at him, see what I can do with it.
Okay, so yeah, you grab that helmet, go to chunk it at him. Go ahead and roll a hit with all you've got.
And I am using my super strength. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I've missed that. How do I fail? What happens to me? I got a 6.
I think you just take that and you chunk it, and he just easily dodges it and then comes at you and goes to he feints. You kind of swipe at him or maybe try to dance away from him, and he grabs your hand and he just goes to break your arm. So roll a face danger against a broken arm 3 status.
Freaking hell. Since he called me handsome, can I use my handsome tag?
No. Oh my god.
Maybe he'll just pull a little weaker, He doesn't want to hurt me that bad.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I got a 10. A nat 10.
Okay, so yeah, he grabs your wrist, goes to shove the palm of his hand into your elbow and just hyperextend it to the point of breaking. How do you not let him do that?
I guess as he grabs my arm to do that, I do a cool pirouette. Not pirouette, but I sort of just go with the movement and try to get on his back.
Okay, so you want to so you want to try to get on him, try to flip this around on him. Okay.
Yeah.
So you go around behind him. What do you want to do? You're swing around to his back. What do you try to do?
I'm trying to go for that jugular. Big boy like him, he probably has lots of blood.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a hit with all you've got.
Okay. And because I'm wanting to drain blood, I'm gonna use my drain blood tag. Penetrating bite.
Okay.
Super strength. And that's about it.
Okay. You're gonna roll hit with all you've got with a +3.
Gonna. I got a 12 with that. So what? 15.
So first of all, you're hitting him with the tier 2 status.
Okay.
But his skin is tougher, supernaturally tougher than a normal person's would be. So it actually steps down from 2 to a 1. So you're hitting him with a tier 1 status. So you can take cover or secure a superior position. You can get them good and step up your status by 1. You can control collateral damage. You can hold the target's attention, or you can gain the upper hand and take 1 juice. And you get to choose 2 of these options.
Can I give him a bleeding 1 then?
Sure. Then you got 2 options.
So bleeding 1, and I want to take cover. I want to play it safe.
Okay, so he's not going to be able to get you back, and you have 1 more option.
Wait, I have 3 options?
Well, you automatically hit him with the status.
Oh, I see.
Like, that's not one of your options.
Okay. So status of bleeding 1. I'm gonna take cover, and can I get a juice?
You can.
I have no idea what I would use it for.
You can also step up your damage by 2. Or
Yeah,
by
let's
1
do that.
to a 2.
Yeah, let's do that. I'll do the
Okay.
damage plus or whatever bleeding 2.
Okay, so you hit him with a bleeding 2 status, and you secure a superior position. So as you are, oh, describe for us. How's this look? What do you do?
Okay, so as he's trying to break my arm, I swing around him, sort of get hold of his back, and then bite his neck, trying to aim for that jugular, and get, because of his tougher skin, can't get that deep, but still manage to get a good bite in, and after I'm done, I just with my legs kick back to sort of get away from him, and I end up just, I guess, right behind him.
Well, as soon as you get onto his back, as soon as you go in for that bite, his hair wraps around you. Like the hairs on his neck and the hairs on the back of his head kind of wrap around your head and pull it tight against his neck as you're biting him, kind of holding you there in that position. And as you're biting him, he screams and tries to reach over his back and grab you, but he just can't. He can't get a good grip on you. He's fumbling with your head trying to grab you, but right now he cannot get a good grip on you.
You've bitten off more than you can chew, boy.
Yeah, this is for that night. Still haven't gotten to today. So I guess I'm still stuck to his back. Not a bad position to be in if I want to just keep doing the thing he doesn't want me to do with this, which is keep on chewing. Can I try to snap his neck? Or attempt to hurt him further? What did I come here for?
Yeah, definitely could.
If not to end this. What did I come here for if not to get some vengeance?
Yeah, hell yeah, dog.
I didn't come here to just beat him up a little and leave.
Yeah, hell yeah. Go ahead and make another hit with all you've got.
Okay, I'm not biting this time, which I should have thought about that. So just super strength. I got a 5.
Okay.
My luck is gone.
Okay. You try to situate your hands around his neck, trying to break his neck, but just the angle of your head held there by his hair, trying to fumble with his face and trying to get you. It's not working. You're not getting a good purchase. But as you are trying to snap his neck, he grabs your hand, grabs your other hand, and he just goes full force, just jumps into the air and comes down on his back, or rather on your back, with him on top of you. Go ahead and roll a face danger against a broken 3 status.
Damn it.
And you do have this tangled 3 status, and I'm going to say that gets in the way of whatever you're trying to do. So right now you're rolling with a -3.
Rolling. I don't have anything, I think. Would the super strength help me? like withstand? Because I mean, it's strength, not resilience. So.
Well, no, because you cannot invoke a tag that you used in the prior move that like caused this to happen.
Cool.
Rolling
I got a
minus
7.
3. Okay, so 7 minus 3.
Oh crap! Yeah, 4.
Okay, so he comes down on you full force. He just, not an hour earlier, slammed you against your back in the sewer, and you feel those bones that were already bruised, just you feel them breaking underneath his weight. So step up your wounded 3 to a broken 4 status.
Well, dang.
And he kind of rolls off of you, his hair untangling from around you. And he goes, as you're like gasping for air, the rain falling down on you, he grabs you and starts dragging you over to the side of the road where the water is pulling up. And he says,
Usually this is more Caspian's business, but I guess I could baptize one person.
and he grabs your face and just goes to drown you in this puddle of water on the side of the road.
Pretty good.
What do you do?
Good. How do we feel about me turning into a fish? Sorry, that was a joke.
With your mythos, I feel pretty bad about it. Although, Dante, there is a move called Stop Holding Back, which is if you can think of a way to it's an all-out move. We have never seen Dante's power displayed like this. There are heavy consequences for doing so, but if you can think of a way, even if it's not like a tag you have right now, using your power in some unseen way that is still in keeping with your mythos of Dracula, you could do that.
So you said this thing that I could use maybe a tag or a power that I don't even have yet.
Yeah, well, it's not a tag. It is just you manifesting your mythos of Dracula in a way that we have not seen yet. But it needs to be tied back to your mythos. It needs to make sense in your mythos, but it's just on a scale or a power that we have not seen Dante ever use before.
I keep failing to this guy.
Yeah.
Maybe I just need to befriend him.
He is your antithesis. He's got your number, dude.
Can I turn into a bat?
Yes, you definitely could. So okay. So he is taking your face and going to shove it into this puddle to drown you. Dante, what do you do in this moment?
I use all my might and my will to live and turn into a bat. Try to evade him and fly away.
Okay. I think this would be a stop holding back. This is not a power that we have seen Dante use before. And using this power comes at a cost. So I think there are 3 different tiers of cost. There is significant, there is no return, and this is ultimate. I would say this is significant because right now this dude has you on the ropes, will probably drown you to death. So yeah, I think you are going to be rolling a stop holding back on the significant track. So go ahead and roll plus logos. On a hit, you are going to achieve exactly what you want. On a 7 through 9, you are going to mark Fade or Crack and burn all the power tags on one theme. And on a 10 plus, you're going to mark Fade or Crack on one theme. So however you do it, you're going to be marking Fade or Crack on a theme. But if you don't do it, you are going to be burning all your tags. So, how many Logos themes do you have?
I have 2 Logos themes.
Okay, so you're going to be rolling with plus 2.
This is the stupidest thing I've done so far. Okay. I got a 7.
On a 7 through 9, you are going to mark Fade or Crack in one theme, and you're going to burn all your power tags on one theme. So, what part of you is going to be put in the most strain as you do this?
I think my personality theme.
Okay. Which is what?
Oh, the green I think green flag facade is called.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Just
So go ahead and mark a crack in that. How many crack do you have in this theme?
2.
So would this step it up to a 3, or with this it would be 2 crack?
With this it would be 2.
Okay. So you step it up to 2. And then go ahead and burn all of your power tags in that theme. What power tags do you have in your green facade?
My
or green flag
handsome
facade
one.
theme?
That one's coming in handy. Professional and truly
Okay.
wants to do good. Which the reason I picked this is because I came here for vengeance, which is not wanting to be good, so it makes sense anyway.
Yes, absolutely. I agree. This kind of works out perfectly. So he shoves your head into the water. We see the bubble, the frothing as you're fighting for breath. And Dante, we see your skin start to change, and your clothes are starting to warp and change. Harry kind of like looks surprised and like lifts his hands up as Dante, your body kind of twists and contorts into this vampire bat. And with a high shrilling squeak, you like flounder in the water for a bit, hop up on the ledge, and then kind of fly away or fly up. Are you fleeing this scene?
Yeah, I probably have like
Okay.
a half broken wing or something. I'm not gonna mess with this dude, not yet.
Okay. Yeah, you start fluttering away, kind of flying back and forth, one, unsure of yourself and how to use this new body that you find yourself trapped in, but also a wing is like your shoulders are disjointed and disconnected from the blows, and you take off flying through the rain as it just is pelting you. And Harry looks up after you and just clenches his fist and yells and says,
Yeah, you run! You run! Because now we know who you are! We know your face! And we got a whole congregation. We're coming for you.
and you flutter off through the rain. And we cut over to Ada and Ever. Now, Ada and Ever, some time has passed since we saw you in the van, because Dante literally had to jog across the city and then go fight a guy. So where do we find Ever and Ada? Where are they at?
I think we probably went back to the bookshop.
Yeah.
Okay. At the bookshop, is there any sort of discussion going on, conversation?
I think things are a little awkward. Ever definitely is feeling a little skeptical of Ada. So,
Yeah.
it was just a more tense drive over there than typical. Ever didn't have like her music blasting as much. She was really like kind of quiet about things. And when they got to the Kindled Nook, Ever just kind of looked over at Ada. So, should I stay or am I just dropping you off?
Well, you can stay.
Okay. Never like gets out of the car or gets out of the van, goes in. I feel like you're lying to me.
Lying to you? About what?
Harry knew who you were.
We've seen each other.
Not that often. Unless you are going to the Church of Second Life more than you're telling us.
No, I'm not. We went that time together, and I asked questions, and apparently I guess he remembered me.
Interesting. It's just really incredible how all the time the group keeps saying that we're not going to keep things from each other. Because we keep finding things out like this. And Ever just kind of like looks down. Anyways.
I'm not lying.
As Ada says, I'm not lying. You hear this loud commotion, this crashing of metal and refuse coming from outside of the shop.
Ever looks at Ada.
Oh, what was that?
Let's go.
You rush outside. Dreary, drizzly, rainy night. Or rainy evening. Night has not yet set yet. You hear a bunch of noise coming from the alleyway. And as you kind of round the corner of the Kindle Nook and look into the alleyway, you can see a shape shuffling around and moving, knocking over the garbage bags and the garbage can. And we see Dante kind of stumbling out of the darkness towards you as the setting orange sun is kind of creeping into this alleyway. And we see Dante kind of stumble out of the darkness into this orange sunset light. But Dante is different. Gone is this handsome debonair flair that Dante has always had about him. Instead, his back is kind of hunched, his shoulders arched. His skin is even more pale than before, almost translucent. And you can see the blue of his veins creeping around his temples and his neck. His face is drawn tight, revealing angular cheekbones. His ears are kind of pointed and pulled back against his head. His teeth are serrated and sharp, and his lips are thin and split apart. And his eyes, the sclera of his eyes, are pink. And we see red veins creeping in from the corner of his eyes. And we see just bloodshot ruby red irises as this kind of skeletal, gaunt figure of Dante stumbles out of the dark towards you. Dante, what do you say as you stumble out of the dark?
Did you see anybody following me?
And that is where we'll end this episode. End of episode. Thanks for listening to this week's episode of Maple Valley Chronicles. We'll be back with our next episode on June 1st. Are you on Blue Sky? Well, so are we. You can find us on Blue Sky at misconceptionspod.bsky.social. We also have an email. If you would like to contact us that way, you can email us at misconceptionspod@gmail.com. This show is fully supported by the generous monthly donations of our patrons on Patreon. If you would like to join that elite group of supporters and gain access to exclusive content, please consider joining our Patreon. The Misconceptions theme song and mid-roll song were both composed by Aaron Wharton. You can find out more about his music on www.aaronwharton.com. All other music used in this episode was composed by Christopher Thomas Richardson. You can find out more about his music at www.instagram.com/Christopher Thomas Richardson. Ada Belle was played by Kari White. Professor Dante Nyx was played by Gian Ortiz. Everett Bundt was played by Tessa Wolford. And I'm David White, your master of ceremonies. The role-playing game system used in this production was City of Mist, an RPG published by Son of Oak and created by Amit Moshe. And that's it for this week's episode of Misconceptions. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to keep it nerdy, y'all.